Show me to the models, baby. Let the magic begin. Who have we got today? Okay, great.
Austin Powers, I've heard a lot about you. I'm Rebecca Romaine. I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Well, of course you haven't had the pleasure, Rebecca. We just met, baby, yeah.
Good day there, friends. How you doing? Here you are at the TheMackJack YouTube channel. I don't know if that name's really sticking or whatever. It's a name I just come up with the top of my head, but whatever. We're gonna stick to it. We're gonna keep it original. We ain't gonna sell out our name. I think it's good. I like it. But anyways, let's forget about that. I'm here to talk to you today about a little hobby that I picked up recently, about a month ago. That hobby being photography. And I love it, guys. I mean, I kind of did some film photography in my last year of high school. That was way back when, guys, like, whew, long time ago. And I liked it, you know. We went in the dark room, we developed our own pictures, stuff like that, 35mm film. It was great, it was really cool, but the times have changed. Things have evolved. I mean, we are in 2017, going on 2018, and now we are in the digital world, and we have DSLRs. So, you know, I didn't know if I was going to get really serious into photography or not, but you know, I wanted to try it out because I had a cousin who got into it. He shot. He shoots weddings. I mean, he did our wedding. He's fantastic, and he just made it look so much like he was having so much fun doing it. So I said, hey, you know, I used to like film photography, and maybe I would like that. Maybe that's something I would like to do. So I just went out on a limb, guys, and I went to the store and kind of shopped around and asked questions, and you know, everyone was on this big Canon kick, and you know, I was pretty sold on getting a Canon, and I actually ended up with this Nikon. Excuse the huge lens I have on it now. This is my 85mm. I'll do a separate video on this lens. It's fantastic. This camera does not come with this lens because this lens costs about as much as the camera in its own, if not more. But we'll talk about that later. But this is the D3400. It's a beginner entry-level camera. I mean, it runs for about $700 with the kit lens, which is an 18 to 55 milliliter. Milliliter. I just said 18 to 55 milliliter. It's millimeter, guys. Anyways, that's what happens when you start talking too fast and your brain can't keep up. But anyways, yeah, it'll run about $700. Great camera, a lot of functionality. It doesn't have the fancy flip out screen, you know, whatever, but I don't need that because I have this camera that has the flip up screen so I can see myself. But it's a great camera, guys. I find it takes fantastic pictures. It's easy to work with. It even has a guide on it to if you absolutely have no idea about exposure, aperture, and you know, light sensitivity, ISO. It actually has software built right into the camera, and it'll go right on the screen and tell you, basically teach you how to use it, which is really cool, guys. But yeah, it takes fantastic pictures, and I've found that it's a hobby that brings a lot of peace, and it really, you know, when you're looking at life through the viewfinder on the camera, I mean, you see things a little different because you're cutting out the big picture and you're only seeing what's in focus and honing in on that detail. And I like it a lot, guys. I mean, I started out with the landscapes, and I have some pictures that I'll show you in a few moments. But just recently, like, I bought that 85 millimeter lens, and I've been getting into portrait photography now, and I'm really enjoying it, guy, because you're when you're taking pictures of people, you get to see like all their little quirks and the little things that they do that you don't usually notice. That's really interesting to me because, I mean, in today's world, everyone's looking down at their phones or you know, people are just afraid to talk to each other and figure those things out for themselves like we used to do back in the day when we weren't buried in our cell phones and such. So I mean, photography, it's really been good for me, and I recommend anyone who kind of has like an art kind of kick or is into even, you know, the arts like music or anything like that, give photography a try because you'll really enjoy it. I mean, I love it. I'm finding like I'm upping my equipment arsenal now because I want more and more out of this hobby, and I'm loving it. And hopefully I'm hoping to get up to where I feel confident enough that I can do a wedding shoot. Obviously I'll upgrade my camera body to do that because this one's not, I don't think this one will be quite as fast really, because it is a kind of like a slower bodied camera. It's just a great camera. Go get one. But anyways, I'm going to put up a slideshow here of some of my photography. I'll start with the landscapes and then I'll start with the portraits. And yeah, I hope you enjoy them. Comment below. And if you want to check out my Instagram, it's Chris_Lee.photo. And don't forget the @ sign. That's where you'll find my kind of my art profile. But yeah, enjoy the photo slideshow, guys. And thanks for watching.
Just let it be, let the silence take the night. Everything will be alright, my dear. The walls are closing in, baby, where